Yemen. This chaos? Well, here's a map to give you an idea. It's happening now in a dozen countries, from North Africa to Bangladesh. In fact, we just got a report that there is a demonstration where people are throwing rocks outside a U.S. consulate in southern India. U.S. Secretary of State Hillary Clinton trying to send a message to Muslims around the world that the video they find offensive did not come from the U.S. government and cannot be censored.
Even if it were possible, our country does have a long tradition of free expression, which is enshrined in our Constitution and our law. And we do not stop individual citizens from expressing their views, no matter how distasteful they may be.
Meanwhile, in Libya, authorities there say they've arrested 4 people for the attack on the U.S. consulate in Benghazi earlier this week. 4 Americans, including the U.S. ambassador, lost their lives in that violence. The Libyans say they used photos of the mob celebrating outside the burning consulate to identify and catch the people they arrested. 2 ex-Navy SEALs were killed during that assault. Glenn Doherty and Tyrone Woods were both from San Diego County. They were working as security contractors. Their relatives praised their courage.
Glenn was an amazing human being, and we're devastated. He was a great friend and brother, and really good at his job. And it's a huge loss for everyone.
Glenn Doherty served 2 tours of duty in Iraq. His friends say he applied for the job in Libya because he cared deeply about the Muslim people and wanted to bring freedom and democracy to the Middle East. Chris.
All right, Eric, thank you. There are growing concerns about the film blamed for provoking the violent response and about the creator behind the movie. It was filmed right here in Southern California. KTLA 5's Dave Meekum joins us live from Cerritos with more on that part of the story. Good morning, Dave.
Well, good morning. At first, we were a little surprised, and then after thinking about it for a while, we weren't so surprised that some folks in this neighborhood are actually happy we're here. We're talking to media. If you know what they're talking about, you know that they're talking about the home right here. And the man, we believe, lives there, the name Nakula Vasily Nakula. And we're going to jump into some video of this trailer from the internet, from YouTube, that's at the center of all of this. 55-year-old who we believe, was responsible for all of this, was actually convicted of drug charges in '97. ID theft is another piece of coming out. That was also a conviction. He's also blamed for producing a film where actors and others, and you're looking at it, associated with the project, say they actually were misled and didn't know what they were working on. The film trailer on the internet is blamed in part for the violent attacks in Libya, Egypt, and Yemen. And locally, the concern in this cul-de-sac and this Cerritos neighborhood where the alleged filmmaker lives, and where parents and others are less than excited, as you can imagine, about this attention.
They're just watching the kids a lot more closely. They told us at the PTA meeting to just, just kind of keep it cool, and they're just watching the kids. That's all they're doing. They're just more concerned about the kids, and I'm just concerned about kids too, because it's so close to the 2 schools.
So you got deputies here 24/7 for now. For the past few days, the Sheriff's Department very aware of what's going on. They say there is no threat, but they're here, and no sightings of this man, but cameras have been outside this home, well, 24/7 for days. In Cerritos, Dave Meekum, KTLA 5 News.